when people would come to me when I practiced law, and I would get the standard question, and it usually used to be, do I need, and then fill in the blanks, whether it be an estate situation because someone passed away, maybe an expungement of your criminal record, or maybe just a trademark, just a number of different things. I often follow up with this response where I say, well, you don't need one, but the question really is, do you feel comfortable dealing with it on your own? The problem is that most people, when they hear me say that, I'm not trying to blow them off. It's just that letting them know two things. One, if you're asking me as a business person, should you have it as an attorney, I'm always going to say, oh yeah, you definitely could use an attorney. But I often want to encourage people to recognize that if you think you can do it on your own, try. Here's the things that you may want to keep in mind. One, part of the reason why having an attorney is helpful is because if they do what they're doing on a regular basis, they can go through the system quicker and they can identify areas where there may be potential slowdowns. That's not me trying to hype up anything. It's just the reality that the attorneys that are doing a particular area, whether it be expungements or intellectual property or family law, criminal law, they do this every day. So of course, they know how to navigate the system quicker. Now, don't get me wrong. It doesn't mean the system is going to go by faster because they're there. It may take the same amount of time. However, they are familiar with where the pitfalls are. They know where all the slowdowns are. They know where those other things that may come up that may be problematic, and they can bring to your attention things that you need to know that may result in your case not moving as quickly as you like. Now, secondly, keep in mind, depending on what it is, outside of maybe the criminal arena and so forth, there are a lot of systems in place that can assist you. And what do I mean by systems? Well, for instance, if you're trying to get your record expunged, there's usually a process that you can go through, whether it be through the state or through your court, that literally will lay out all the things that you need to provide. Same thing if you've got a small estate and maybe you've only got it's only less than $1,000 or a couple $1,000. A lot of times if you contact the courts, they can give you the materials so that you can do it on your own. Am I saying that you have to do it on your own? No. What I'm saying is that if you feel comfortable going through the process, following up, and getting the necessary updates and doing what's necessary to get the things you need addressed, then if you can handle it on your own, by all means, knock yourself out. The reality is that most people, when they find themselves in a situation where they're not sure if this is something that they can handle by themselves, or is it going to be made worse if they try to do it, they're just not sure. What I typically encourage people, and like I said, this was just me when I was practicing, I would tell people, investigate yourself. Come back and ask questions. If you find yourself in a situation where it's going to take up so much time, you may decide that it's in my best interest to get someone to represent me. Nothing wrong with that. Just know, educate yourself on the processes first, if you can. So this way you can decide how much you know, how much you don't know, and how comfortable you are proceeding. Just saying.